interesting title for the episode.
This may be interesting, but it's definitely fucking true.
He
What's
made
happening,
it
y'all?
What?
What?
Well,
I guess I had to scroll and see it, bro. Like, all right.
Okay. Yo, what's happening, y'all? Real Rap Coalition Podcast. We back at it with another episode for y'all. Crash course segment of Aliens. We are on to Aliens number 4, which is Aliens Resurrection. And yeah, this shit ass.
oh
But
yes,
before we go
absolutely.
into why it's absolutely fucking terrible, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Black Ass Motherfucking Roots. Who else we got in the building?
So I'm like the main character and stuff, but I want to ask y'all, like, do y'all not the people up here, like the viewers, do y'all know like what Donald Trump is a billionaire for? Like, did y'all ever stop and think like how did he make all this money? Like, you know he got it, but like how did he get it? Pause.
People don't be
Like,
giving a fuck about that shit, bro.
it's just crazy.
Who else we got in the building?
Okay, F-Dub, you already know what it is.
I can almost guarantee Pools don't know we've started.
I'm right here, bro. I was looking at something.
He does this every episode, bro. Like,
This shit important to me, nigga. I introduce myself when I feel like, Lord, dear Lord, I'm here with that. Let's do it.
Oh boy, Aliens 4. Oh boy.
I made the title, so I mean, I'm cool with claiming that as my take. Anybody else want to go and give their first, initial
Yeah,
take of the movie?
let me get this straight out the way, to be honest. Because I actually gotta leave soon. But I thought Aliens 4 Resurrection was not needed. I think Ridley's story ended, in my opinion, it ended after Alien 2. Yes, Alien 3 exists, but that was also ass, in my opinion. And there was really no need to make Aliens 4. Aliens 4 was strictly another cash grab by Fox, and it shows. The script was ass. The acting was at times wooden and just there's like no feeling and emotion to it. The effects, while they experimented with certain certain cool concepts and whatnot with the spoilers with the new alien they introduced in this movie or whatnot. It was dope, but it certain shots definitely showed that it lacked. Um, the story really didn't go anywhere like that, and some of the actors just did. Matter of fact, no one really stood out to me in this film. And in terms of Ripley, this was probably my least favorite, I guess, Ripley performance that we've seen out of the 4 Alien films thus far.
You know
Yeah,
what?
this movie was ass.
You know what? I think
you want to
she
give your
did
rating too, bro?
exactly. Yeah. Well, send it to me.
No,
Fireworks.
the joke there, Roots, was that like we're 4 minutes in and he just gave his final thoughts and shit. We ain't said nothing about the movie.
I mean, I
Well, I
might as
mean,
well.
that's
There's nothing
yeah.
else for me to say with this movie. This is a movie I'm never gonna revisit. I'm not gonna lie to you. With good
Don't give your
reason.
rating yet. Don't give your rating yet. Just send it to me, and then I'll.
No, yeah, I got you.
Well, I'll give you some pushback there. Pause. The movie is absolutely terrible.
Why do you pause?
What the fuck?
No,
You know why?
On
Oh my
training day,
God.
it's a scene where a nigga like, yeah, I've been to jail. I got my shit pushed back. You ever got your shit pushed back? That's why I pause.
Wow.
That
I don't
is a
remember
turn
that
up.
line at all.
That's when they sitting at the dinner table. And the nigga like, damn, what the fuck Lonzo?
Oh, yeah.
And he started telling that nigga he hold you. So we finna do some shit to you, nigga.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, it was ass, but I mean, I would watch it on some funny shit again because that shit just was stupid as a bitch. Like, everything that kept happening was just dumb as fuck. But I wanna get to a certain scene or a certain character a little later because this shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna say it right now, but
I think I know what you're talking about.
I gotta say some shit. But
I'll So
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
okay, go ahead. My fault.
This is not the worst Alien movie.
Oh, it is.
So
Y'all
far,
can
Is it?
have y'all opinion, but I just watched an absolute masterclass in dog shit like a couple days ago, boy.
3 was worse than
This
this.
shit,
Okay,
but
okay.
Puos, not only was three worse than this, three was worse than this by almost the like half of the entire scale.
Nah,
Like it was demonstrably worse than this.
nah, ain't no way.
Like I hate three with a passion, and this shit right
Okay.
here got some stupid shit in it. Don't get me wrong, but it is like night and day better a better movie than three was.
Nah, how?
Well, we'll get into it as we go through, but to as a short summary, I think that they finally made the aliens what they supposed to be again, which they
mm.
bastardized that shit in the
What you
last
mean?
fucking
Oh, you mean
movie.
like not a little dog thing, or like what? That's what you mean?
In the last movie, it was a little dog thing, and it looked like shit every time you seen it. But also, they took away the acid blood that motherfucker had. They,
No, they
you know what I'm
did.
saying? Yeah, they did. They
No,
didn't
they
use
didn't.
it at all in
Oh,
the last movie.
in the last movie. Okay,
You
gotcha.
sure?
Yeah, they
Yes,
did.
we had a whole like segment where we talked about it. Like
They went
they
in
just
pause.
took
They
that
went in
shit
and out
away.
of that shit. Like sometimes they did, and then other parts I'm like, damn, why this whole not?
Who else? I
Acid?
watched that motherfucker get covered in hot metal and then water and explode and shit. And that shit, like, would that realistically that would have shot acid blood every fucking where,
Oh my,
bro.
you
Not
probably right.
nothing happened.
Because the movies are going together. Because I had that same thought on 2. Like I know they had the acid blood, but it was
Oh, they
times.
show had it on too.
Now they did, but it was times where they was airing their ass out and nothing was happening. Like I know blood would be splattering everywhere, but nothing was
Mm.
happening. But then on other scenes, they'll shoot it and that shit'll get on a nigga leg or something. So
But
You
I
know
think
what?
that
They
I
would do
think they
that. They
go
would
ahead.
do that in the second one as well, where
that's
there's
what
a
I'm talking
lot
about.
of gunfire. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of gunfire going on. You assume as shit getting shot up, you'll at least maybe hear some sizzling in the background or see like railing or some shit start melting or something. But like I don't know if they just didn't care to go into that much detail or didn't think to. But realistically, based off of what y'all already set us up with, that's what's supposed to
Wait
happen.
a minute. I meant to say I know I wasn't on 2, but since y'all are here, y'all have seen it. I meant to ask
Yeah.
y'all a question about it.
What's up?
Was not 2, 3? Was 3 not more menacing if you were in Ripley shoes?
Menacing how exactly?
Yeah,
Well, just put yourself not well. I don't want you to put yourself in this situation, but just think of it as this:
Mhm.
was trying to escape from some foreign alien killer creature, right?
Mhm.
Now you're trying to escape from a foreign alien creature, and this nigga's in there trying to rape you. That shit ain't scary, nigga.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like that. The one white man who played five different parts in that movie, you know what I'm saying? All the same
Mhm.
bald white man. They might have been like more of a threat, than that little fucking lemur in a alien mask. Like that shit
Nah,
was
that
absolute.
hoe was tearing people ass up.
Boy, that shit was garbaggio.
It would have fucked you up.
It might have, but it wouldn't have been a good movie to watch. I promise it wouldn't have.
Nah, that's a fact. That shit
But
was
like yeah, I think that they made the alien, better like what they supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And I think that also they, in my opinion, I don't know which one of y'all said it. I don't
Mhm.
agree with that shit either about Ripley. Like I think Ripley was back to being at least part of what she should be, although she had some
Mm-mm.
dumbass character traits in this
Mm-mm.
movie,
Mm-mm.
as like as a part of the script, necessitated. I think that's fucking stupid, but.
Mm-mm.
Like
See,
at least she wasn't pussy this time around at least. And I
yes,
appreciate that.
100%. She was not pussy. However, they did make her look like 2 feet taller than what she originally is. I
she
think
was
that might have been the point.
Oh,
But
I didn't even
uh,
notice that. Like
she was
I
bro,
tall
she
as
was
a bitch.
dunking a fucking back. Like
I
she
know
was
I noticed
the
how long
shortest
her
person
fucking
on the ship in
arms
the
are,
first one.
bro.
She
Bro,
was the
her
shortest. Look, listen, she was the shortest person on the ship in the first and second, and probably the third one as well. Now she dunking on niggas and shit, and in this one, and can play ball and
bro,
all
her
that other
arms
extra
were
shit.
so long around Ron Perlman head and shit, bro. Like when she was holding that basketball, I was like, God Damn.
You know what? And she's in which one of them fucking Marvel shits is she in? Daredevil,
Oh shit.
either Daredevil or Iron Fist, and it looked like her. It seemed like her
Iron
arms
Fist.
are naturally long. Iron Fist. It seemed like her arms are naturally long. It's just most of the time in the first and second when she had a fucking long sleeve shirt on or some shit, or like a jacket or some shit, or the fucking astronaut suit. But nah, them shits look abnormally long in this shit.
Yep.
Like she
But
looked like she looked like Jordan on the final dunk in Space Jam.
mm-hmm.
Quick question, man.
Yeah.
Like, when she hit dude, when she had the ball, whose next thought is to pick up a fucking weight set and hit a bitch with it? Like, what's wrong with these niggas in this
Bro,
movie?
They
Buddy
don't give a
was
fuck, bro.
he was
They
tripped
just
out,
seen
bro.
a 7 foot bitch knock a whole nigga out.
Nigga hit the hell with the fucking bar. With
Bro,
the
he
bar.
and that bitch just ate that whole one time because she was like, "Oh, that's what we're doing." All right, and then she
Ate the
just didn't
fuck
let
up.
it happen again and got on his ass. Like,
Listen, bro. Christy, whatever his name was, he was on go the whole motherfucking movie until he died super terribly. But
yeah,
Which
that
one is
nigga
that?
didn't. The nigga with the guns in his
the
sleeve
black
that picked up
dude.
the weight and hit her in the face
Oh
with it.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I got something to say about him.
Yeah. But as far as Ripley, bro,
Yeah.
or as far as Sigourney Weaver, I feel like she did exactly what the fuck they told her to do. And it just so happened to be fucking terrible. Like she had mad quips and snarky remarks and shit. It's like she was trying to fish for a catchphrase or some shit. Like it was terrible. The fucking
Roots, you thought she mailed it in?
maybe either she mailed it in or that's how they wrote her character. Either
Because
way,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
it's a terrible outcome.
I'm not gonna lie to you, right? So she was under the impression that the Alien series was done after 3. You feel me? Like she didn't know that there was plans to
She
make this.
fell
You feel me?
into a fucking furnace. Of course, it should have
Yeah,
been done.
yeah, obviously we saw that KTO. You know
Like,
what I mean? Who's gonna come back from that? No one. But
yeah,
Ripley got her
fucking
fucked up.
Yeah.
all right, my nigga. You get what I'm trying to say. But the point is, she was under the
Ripley,
impression
Arnold
that this was not gonna
Schwarzenegger.
happen. And when she received the script for this, she said she was very impressed.
Impressed by what?
Take that with how you will.
I can see
The
what
script.
impressed her.
I could see that too though.
Like,
I've
I
been
think,
impressed by trash as well. Like I couldn't
It's
believe how
it's
well,
trash.
different on paper than, you know what I'm saying, than probably what
well,
she got.
no, Roots, realistically speaking, like this is something completely different and like a new interesting direction. It's bullshit because like you should have just left that bitch dead in a furnace. Like, oh, you took some of her blood and you cloned her and pulled a baby alien out of her. So now she linked to the aliens telepathically and shit. And now she's like, but it's not really the real Ripley. It's like a clone, having like some of the memories and having to learn how to talk and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But now she's fighting. Oh, am I part human or this part alien and shit? And it's the inner conflict and whatnot. I understand how that would be interesting. I think that that's kind of like I think that that's the stupid part though. Is that like I just watched this bitch for three like specifically the last movie. She was terrified and wanted anything dead that was alien even resembling. And she did that in 2 as well. But now in this movie, like, oh, she's like, oh, that's my child, and oh, I'm linked with the aliens and this and that. Like, I don't like that inner conflict. Like, that's stupid to me.
Dumb as fuck. The weird ass fucking dry humping they was doing towards the end. You know what? I feel like this shit would have been so much more fire had she found out, and I probably could write this shit. She finds out, but they title it Alien Generations. And excuse me, instead of bringing Sigourney Weaver back, they bring in a new lit actress, and she turns out to be her daughter from way back in the day. They froze her or whatever the fuck. Thought her out, gave her some military training and all that shit, and sent her up there to deal with the shit whenever it started happening again. That would have been more fire than this bullshit. It's fucking bringing her back out of a furnace and cloning her 30,000 times, in which them clones look. And I know they do that
Oh,
often
that
whenever
was
they show.
gross, man.
I know they do that often whenever they show like clones of something, and the scientist was fucking up with the clones, and they got them all in the fucking water tubes and shit. And all right, cool, I can
Was
understand
this
that.
the first
You
time
got
that
the,
shit happened?
I don't know.
Maybe it was in
I know
'97.
South Park stole that shit on the episode. I
I've
ain't know
seen that in South Park. I've seen that on Archer. I've seen that on a lot of shit.
I ain't know it was from this shit.
That shit
But
gross.
if it was from this shit, that's kind of fire.
I saw that
Other
on two when she was like they mostly come at night. Mostly that's some South Park. That was on South Park too. Like damn, they really love this franchise.
two, the fucking, I think it's humamorph. I think that's the right word.
What you
Oh,
mean?
that fucking thing in the picture.
Yeah, the not the thing in the picture, the final fucked up
That hoe got a
Griffin
different
clone.
name.
Nah, I'm saying like
Oh,
it's a
okay.
name for like a jumbled up human that is a combination of a bunch of spliced DNA, and the scientists fucked up, and now it's just a blob of a person. That's I think it's called a humamorph. That's what the final clone shit was, the one that she set on fire first, and then set the rest of the room on fire, and it affected absolutely nothing in an already blowing up ship. But okay. Uh yeah, I don't know, bro. The
That
the
thing had
Ripley in
like
this
a
shit
half
was,
a fucking titty hanging out and shit. Like it was
bro, what
gross.
the fuck was up with them having titties on shit? This motherfucker here had titties.
What the
I
alien?
mean,
Yes.
I probably did notice that shit, but I probably just thought it was like just like a half naked like human thing. No,
No, yeah.
hey, we got to talk about Buddy. What is it, Buddy with the ponytail or whatever? He was a weird fucking pervert, yo. Like
Oh yeah, the
that
one that was sucking
motherfucker,
on the glass.
bro. He was like kissing and licking at the glass of the
He got
alien,
exactly what
bro.
the fuck he deserved.
He was a sick son of a bitch, boy. Like, oh my god. I was like, bro, at this point, like you just breeding these things to fuck on them?
Bro,
Like,
that scene was equivalent to, hey Charlotte, let me get your number. Ugh, no. Well, fuck you, bitch. Like that's what the fuck this shit was.
you know what I'm saying? That shit is like calling HR levels of fucking disgusting shit. And he got a whole bitch in there with him, bro. And he out here just scaring the hoes out
That
here trying to
clearly care
like,
about him. She was all heartbroken and shit when that nigga got snatched down.
oh, that shit is sickening, bro. You know how like, oh my god, man, motherfuckers like this exist on the internet, bro. It's folks that like probably really wanted to fuck on these aliens, bro. Like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in his past he has a few restraining orders and not allowed to
that
be
man's search
under the
history
article.
is diabolical.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck was up with that.
Did
But
y'all fuck
they,
with like the how it? I mean, I guess it don't mean shit, but how the new queen don't have to lay eggs no more. She could just have a baby out the
I
I
womb.
think
think
this is
that
the
that's
I think this is the
weird,
first
like,
time we've
cause
seen a actual evolution of these fucking things,
well, I
like
just think like
in the
okay,
writing.
like the implication they're like, oh yeah, cause they laid eggs, like they had eggs. You know what I'm saying? The face huggers jumped on that motherfucker. Like all 12 of them people that got brought in on the prison ship or whatever. But like the implication that a fucking like an alien has a uterus and whatnot, like implies that it was inseminated in some way, bro. Did somebody really go fuck on this alien?
Probably,
I don't
I believe it was. I
Maybe
believe
another
it was.
alien did it. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't
I believe it was dude, and he had his little taste of alien pussy, and he was trying to get some more through the glass and shit.
I don't
Jesus Christ, that is a horrible visual.
I don't think
Nigga
The
knocked
that
them
entire
all
movie
out
is
and
a
went to
horrible
work,
visual.
bro.
I think that breaks several bylaws, like intergalactically. I
You know, they were doing the fucking gross shit again, bro, where they're just doing gross and horrendous shit for
I
no
yeah,
reason. Like
but
it's not even
Roots
scary.
this time I didn't like. I felt like it was much better than like Alien 3 was bullshit. It was just a
Well, it
bunch of
looked better
gore
in this
and
because
this
it
and that. Yeah, like they you know what I'm saying still did some shit where a motherfucker like the little baby mouth like ate out a motherfucker back of a skull. And like he like reaches around and like feels in the back at a hole in his head and comes back.
pulls
Like
out
that shit
pulls out
is
brain matter.
yeah, like that shit is gross, but that shit is like way, you know what I'm saying, like way back. Like I say, I just looked at all the gore in Alien 3 and thought this is stupid. You're just trying too hard. But this fucking thing that's on the screen right here,
Mm.
bro, I almost felt like a little bit sick to my stomach looking at that creature, bro. That shit is sickening, bro. Like,
That's exactly why I made it the fucking picture.
especially
This shit
especially
is
when it was like
absolutely gross.
howling.
With this
That one
fucking
scene when
crack.
it was like howling and shit.
you talking about where it
Yo,
was getting
this
sucked out at the makeshift airlock?
and they had
Hey,
the
Roots,
bitch
one thing
ass
about
alien
that
voice
bitch,
screaming and shit.
let me tell you something, Roots.
Yeah,
One thing about this Ripley bitch, she gonna shoot something out of airlock.
bro.
And if an airlock don't exist, she gonna make an
Combo
airlock.
into the airlock,
She
nigga.
gonna make
That's
it.
the
Bro,
Kaioken right there.
Bro, she built an airlock, Roots. She improvised an airlock where there was not previously an airlock.
Look, bro,
This
she gonna
bitch has
manifest the
one
motherfucking
move.
airlock and send that bitch.
Bro, this is impressive, bro. This is like seeing how many different ways Chuck Norris can find to like put a roundhouse kick in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know that. I want to know. I hope Ripley's in the next one so I can see how she does something with an airlock again. Like,
I want to see
She's not in it. She's not
Naruto.
in
not in.
hold
I
it
want to
down,
see
Dub.
Naruto's fucking
it.
Sasuke and Ripley in the backyard. The Rasengan versus the Shuriki versus the motherfucking airlock, nigga.
The what?
Man,
What was the second thing you said, Roots?
he said
I
the
think I said it
Shuriki.
wrong. Shuriki. How you say that shit? I
What was
forgot.
that?
It's the Chidori Roots.
Oh, Shadori, that nigga tripping.
Yeah.
KTL just guess
Thought that
something.
nigga was talking about a
No, I
shuriken.
know. Bro, I be. You don't know about me, Roots. Boy, I watch
I don't.
Naruto.
I've never seen you involved in a Naruto conversation, so I
Roots,
wouldn't.
I literally have a Naruto tattoo.
Why would never mind.
Bro, there's like so many like videos of me on the internet.
And
Like,
you think I'm examining your tattoos?
not at all, but I think at some point you were like, hey, I see this shit.
Nah, I ain't never seen that hoe either.
All right.
That's
I'm just
fair.
saying, I
niggas
know
don't
about this
a
shit.
Naruto tattoo.
Niggas
And
don't
a
just
Dragon
be
Ball Z tattoo.
knowing niggas tats and shit, bro. Unless I
All right.
see you often
Nigga
enough,
KTL just tried to tell niggas, you know my body, bro.
pretty much.
Oh,
Like,
come on, bro. See, here we go with this.
I mean, you kind of did do that, bro. Like, I don't
Who
know.
else? But am I wrong, though?
What?
Yes.
You got a tattoo of Naruto?
Exactly. That I got a tattoo. That was my entire point. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say, like, hey, you know I got a tattoo. I said, Roots, I have a tattoo. He said, I don't
Nah,
know that.
you said
I
some
said,
shit
and
like
he
he saw
asked
you
how.
several times, like on YouTube or some shit.
Yeah, but
It was
that's what I'm saying,
implied that
Puos.
I
He
had
asked.
seen evidence of
No,
your
but that's what I'm saying, Puos. He said, how would I know that? And I told him how he could have known that. I'm not saying you do, but that's how
Okay,
you would
I
know.
understand.
What you got,
Okay,
a
I
curse mark or
understand.
some shit?
No, I got like it's like a yin yang joint, and it's got like Naruto on that bitch.
His
Nah,
face,
a curse tattoo
Huh?
would be
his
fired up.
face, or just the
My
words?
one of my partners is getting like the curse tattoo thing. Yeah, like it's like it's got like what looks like the sun in the background, but the sun is the like the sage mode eye and shit,
Oh, okay.
and then
Fire.
it's got like him on that hoe.
I feel you. I can't get no nigga on me though, but that shit sound fire.
Get the
I ain't gonna
Fire,
lie to
bro.
you, bro. Like I also got, you know what I'm saying, I got some
So you
full
wouldn't get
metal
hold on,
alchemy shit, too.
no.
I wouldn't.
So you wouldn't
Whatever
get
you finna ask, I wouldn't.
a
No,
Sasuke tat, bro,
no,
even if it looked fire.
no,
All right, bro.
Who else definitely would get a Hiei tat?
He'll
no,
definitely get a Gojo tat. He full of shit.
no. The fuck, I wouldn't.
Oh
All
boy.
right, bro.
I don't get men on me, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's an anime or not.
Why you
I
said
don't
I
know.
don't get
Hey,
men
bro,
on me
far
like
be
it's a
I'm about to
substance.
say, far be it for me to tell you how to live your life. Do whatever, you know, your
It
morals
ain't.
stand
I ain't
by. But I
saying nothing
feel like
wrong with another what y'all doing or somebody else doing it. I
I just
just
feel
don't do
like
it.
I just feel like that's like a very high level of toxic masculinity that's keeping you from things that might be cool in life.
How is what I get a bitch on me though? So how is that toxic masculinity?
Well, but that's what I'm
It's
saying.
literally
Like,
a
like
woman
I feel
on.
like you
I
only
got a
doing
woman
that
on
shit.
me,
It can
But I
be.
feel like
It
you
can
only
be.
doing that shit because you think it's gay. Like you would.
bro.
I
I
wouldn't
don't.
do that shit because it's a
I
man.
just
Like
don't want a nigga on me, bro.
I say, I'm not telling you not to do it. I just feel like I know why you're doing it.
Did I say like, nah, y'all, you got a nigga on you? Just get, nah, nigga, do your thing. Like,
No, but you definitely said it like that. You said I would never, you know,
that's
get a
just,
man on me. But like,
it's a lot of stuff I wouldn't do that other people probably would do. It's
hey,
not a
cool.
big
So
deal.
what about? Would you get this little creature on the right? Would you get that tatted on you?
Is it a man?
I can't tell.
If it's a man, no. If it's a female, yes.
It's an
Y'all see how
alien.
Speaking of, y'all see how this motherfucker got human teeth?
Yes.
Like
That whole
this shit is so goddamn.
that whole guy
Yeah,
like
that alien
like
definitely got fucked by a human.
if Fake got human
Well, I'm about
eyes
to say,
too.
Roots is like, man. Go ahead, Pools.
I said Fake got like human eyes too when you look at the whole
Yeah,
article.
like
Look,
it's
I was
behind
trying
that
to
skull
look
thing.
close
It
enough,
got
but I
human
really couldn't
eyes.
tell.
It do. It's got human eyes, but they're like sunk into that skull.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You
Nigga
know what I'm
got
saying?
Michael
Like
Jackson nose. This shit look crazy.
that shit. Oh no, man! The whole time, like that shit, just lobbed the fucking skull off the Queen Alien and shit, man.
That
Right
nigga,
hook that bitch.
the nigga who was in there, he
Yo.
knew he was about to do that
He
shit.
said
He said, "No."
no, and
Hey,
then he
what?
was sitting there trying to cop a plea. He's like, "Oh, look at how cute the baby is. It thinks
Nigga,
you're his mama." And then it just got on his ass too.
Beat
why
a
them
chunk
hoes be
out the
so
nigga's
pissed though?
skull.
Like, what's wrong with these creatures? Why they so
I'm
want
gonna
to
keep it
kill
a
everybody?
buck,
Bro,
Pooh. It's
listen,
like
they
sometimes
never explain it. I understand why
no,
the
it
predator
100%
creature
made
is
sense in
hunting
this
shit.
one.
I don't understand why the fuck
No,
these
it
shit is
made
so
sense in
insane.
this one, bro.
Well,
This
they was
time
getting fucking
they
probed and shit. Like they was pissed
I'm
off
about
for a
to
reason.
say Roots. They locked that motherfucker like a few of them in a room, and they shot like CO2 on their ass whenever they did some shit they didn't like, bro. You out here, you basically put a shock collar on an
Oh,
intergalactic
nigga.
creature and shit,
The
bro.
CO2
Like,
death was crazy.
I
bro,
forgot
Buddy
about that
walked in
shit.
there. He was checking to see everything was dead. That alien took the baby mouth and pressed the button, boy, and Buddy just turned into an ice cube.
The baby mouth.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh,
Like
this nigga didn't even have
it
that
got,
hoe.
bro, roots. That thing got hands and claws and stuff. It didn't even bother pressing the button with one of them. It said baby mouth snap
That
on the
hoe gay
fucking
as hell
button,
for that
bro.
shit. Then you got hands, but you gonna
Baby
use
mouth.
your tongue mouth for that shit? That's pause.
I mean, it might just be stunting on a motherfucker, Puos. Like, hey, I ain't even gonna kill you with my hands, bitch.
Hey, this little creature right here, it didn't even have no baby mouth. It just had a
It
tongue.
didn't. I
It had
thought
a
of that
regular,
too.
like a
Like, unless we
reptilian
just didn't
tongue for
get to
some
see it.
fucking reason. I guess
Oh
that
yeah, it
goes
had the
along with the
long,
gums
like
and
nasty.
teeth.
But
Shit,
that's what I'm
gross.
saying, bro. It was like it was part alien and part human. Like it had like human shit about it. You feel me? Like
Okay, we almost 30 minutes in. Let me say this shit.
Go ahead,
buy
bro.
fireworks.
Y'all was talking about dude, what's his name? Christy or
50.
something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Roots man's.
You fuck with him, huh, Roots?
He was straight at first, and then he probably had the
He
weakest
probably
death
did
of
some of the
everybody.
cleanest shit in the
He
Okay.
had
movie.
he I want to say by far
So
he had the weakest death of anybody.
that's cool. Okay, so
I don't know.
when he was doing the clean shit, it was some very impressive shooting, right? He was shooting shit off walls, making it ricochet going to people's heads and shit, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fire, man. Pretty cool character, dope. Looked like he was real surgical with a weapon, right?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
Where are we
Get to your
going with
point,
this?
nigga.
Okay. So a nigga this surgical, he just lose all of that ability when some
Yep.
shit chasing him on a fucking ladder. The
Yep.
nigga turned into fucking Vegeta doing the volley blast shit. He
Yep.
just missing shooting down the what happened, bro?
He
Like,
was
Bro, I
carrying
have
a
no
crippled
idea,
no,
midget
bro.
I
on his
don't. Come
back.
on, bro.
Nah, hell
That
nah.
that ain't
Hell nah.
enough,
That's
bro.
not enough.
That's not enough, bro.
That's
I'm
not
gonna keep
enough.
it a buck, bro. He wasn't even the one who I had a problem with that. It was
No, no,
Ron
no.
Perlman
Don't hold
character
on,
that
hold on,
had the
hold on. Let's
problem with
not
that.
pass over from this character, Chrissy nigga. Because I
Some
definitely seen this nigga ricochet a bullet off lights and dome
into
teach a
a nigga
nigga.
head.
I
You can
seen
shoot some shit point blank range with some with
Bro, the
a crippled on
alien
your
was
back, bro.
dodging,
No,
bro.
it what? You can't dodge no fucking bullet.
well, no.
It
Hold
was a
on. They did have
laser.
the alien dodging bullets under that ladder, bro. Whenever
Hell yeah,
the
bro. It
top
was just
nigga
on the
like
Bro,
leaned back and
he
was
was
upside down
dodging
and
it
shooting.
by like instinctively moving to the right. It wasn't like slow motion. I see the shit coming. Let me get out. It wasn't doing that, bro.
You know.
That nigga was just spraying randomly. Like he was ass. Like
Yeah,
what
he
happened?
became ass, and I wanted to try to blame it on the acid in his face that he was missing
No,
before
he was
that.
doing that. Yeah, before that.
like
Like
I
the
say,
nigga,
bro.
I don't know,
Go ahead.
man. He
Go
was
ahead, bro.
ass. He just
Yeah, that
you
nigga
don't put a
turned
nigga like him. If the
terrible.
game is on the line, 2 minutes left. He got to get out the game. We not putting
Bro,
Ladders
I understand.
might be that nigga weakness, bro.
ladders and a
It's
crippled nigga
not
on your
just
back.
him, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Like, hey, I understand like him missing, to an extent. He carrying a damn midget on his back and
No.
shit, trying to shoot at that motherfucker, bro. Ron Perlman character is up on that bitch. He decided he gonna do some clean shit. He hanging off the ladder by his legs, shooting down with both pistols and shit, not
Still
hitting
missing.
shit, boy.
Still missing.
He
That
wasn't
shit
hit. There
was
was
for
nothing
Brooks.
wrong with
That's
him.
it.
He wasn't hitting nothing, bro. The alien was barely moving. I was like, God damn, how many shots it take?
It was
Yeah,
all
no,
ass.
that
Man.
was terrible. Also, the nigga that got impregnated and then they first of all, I don't understand how the fuck. I don't understand how the fuck he was napping through this whole shit. They fucking found him sleep in a fucked up room. But why did this nigga get this sudden burst of energy to absolutely beat the shit out of a nigga a whole foot taller than him?
Like what
Just for to
happened?
have the alien
Because
like
the buddy
bust out
had
his
tried to
chest
shoot him. He
head.
said, "Oh, word, you gonna shoot at me?
That nigga
I got you,
But
bitch."
we've never seen nobody else do this shit with an alien about to come out their
Yeah,
chest.
since when that whole give you
I got
super
you,
strength
bitch.
and shit?
I don't think it's super strength. I just think that like the
Shit, it
motherfucker that
was
he was
super
fighting
strength
was a
like a
bitch.
motherfucker,
Nah,
bro.
the nigga
He
ate
was
8 bullets, bro.
lefting that nigga and bouncing his head off the table like
He
LA Knight.
whooped the nigga ass after taking like 5, 6, 7 bullets to the chest.
Yeah,
like,
but
come on,
Pujols, I
get
think
outta
at that point, it's more like I don't even think he a person no more. I think that's the alien that took over.
Again, we've never seen that. We've never seen an alien take over
No,
a nigga
that
body,
just
bro.
controlling his
Anytime
no,
we've seen these
I'm not.
aliens about to pop out. Well, hold on. Anytime
Yeah.
we've seen these aliens about to pop out, the motherfucker is about to pop out of just fucking crumble. They fucking lay out. They fucking seize up and shit, and they just it just happened. But all of a sudden, this nigga can go through a whole fucking final form transformation and piece up a nigga, put his body weight, use his body weight against a motherfucker. Like he's doing that. That shit was colder than any other fight I've seen in the whole movie.
Bro, I was about to say, like, first things first is Roots. I don't think we ever got the chance to see no shit like that. When that shit happened to other people, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? They just victims. Ain't no human pressing no issue with them whenever an alien finna pop out of them.
I seen an alien popping out of a nigga chest, making niggas stop eating food, bro. So you can tell me like
nobody was out there trying to shoot at him.
All right, cool.
On, bro.
How come when the
but
niggas
I'm gonna be
hung
honest
up,
with you though, Roots.
How come when niggas is hung up in the goo and shit, when niggas hung up in the goo, they just let the alien come out of them. They don't get no extra strength to try to get out.
Who are they fighting?
So you gotta be fighting the niggas.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Why don't they just pull that?
If not, now watch this. Watch this. Even if not Pujols and Roots, I'm so willing to forgive this because, like you said, that shit is some of the coldest shit that I done seen, boy. He pressed it. No, Pujols beyond like motherfucker was like, oh, y'all got this gun. Y'all finna take me where I'm finna go. And that alien, like Buddy run up with that alien. He said, fuck all this. He beating Buddy ass. He take his head, pause, and hold it next to his chest where the alien finna pop out. And it just goes through his skull, boy. That's a fatality level, like suicide, bro. That shit's so cold.
This is the worst movie, bro.
You must not watch Alien 3, bro.
I definitely seen Alien. Alien 3 was not as bad as y'all niggas making it seem.
Who else? That hoe was a 2 out of 10, boy.
I didn't see that cow scene that you was talking about, but all that other shit.
Nobody saw it. Apparently, I watched like the long version of the movie and shit.
He saw the good. So if you heard the
I saw the good one and I gave it a 2. Like
so apparently, like a few years after the bad one came out, they fucking Justice League that shit and released a better one.
Snyder cut
still ass. Yeah, they Snyder cutted that shit.
Bro, that shit was dog water, boy.
What was the Alien 3? Oh, Aliens. No, it was called Alien 3.
Alien 3, yeah.
Let me see what they rate this up. 6.4. I don't know, man.
That shit sucked, boy. I promise you, the score would be lower because Trey said if Ripley came back and whatever the fuck, he was gonna go back and drop his score to a 2. Like,
bro, as
Ripley
right
came
now,
back in a future movie.
Well, he was saying if Ripley was like anything more in this movie than like a memory, a flashback of like,
that's what I'm saying.
A cameo.
So like in this, since this happened, he would go back and rate the
he would go back and because death is not permanent, clearly he would drop his vote from like a 5 to a 2 on Alien.
You
3.
should hear it, bro. He was losing his mind the last 5 minutes of that last episode, boy.
I gotta watch that.
Oh,
That motherfucker.
shout out OG Trey. He wasn't able to be with us tonight. He had a family emergency, but prayers to him, and more than likely he'll be back on the next episode.
What's the next one?
Yeah.
Prometheus?
Yeah, Prometheus is the next one. As of right now, these niggas is 50% from the free throw, bro. And I'm starting to question why the fuck this fucking
was a
franchise has such a fan base.
Well, I'm gonna be
yeah, I'm
honest with you, Roots.
kind of
Go
wondering
ahead,
that.
Paul.
Kind of wondering that as well. And this shit is not. I thought Alien was a horror friend. This shit ain't horror. This is action
This shit is
sci-fi.
everywhere.
Yeah, like what the
Everywhere,
fuck?
bro.
They took a
I
big
mean,
leap from the like. This shit don't got shit to do with how the
well,
first one
Paul,
was.
the
Bro.
first one
Oh.
was a horror movie, and then after that, it moved to like a sci-fi action franchise.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like
This
shit right here, like. I don't feel like, you know, I've said it, Roots. I don't feel like it's like 50%. Like don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is a great movie, but I think that it is leaps and bounds better than that dog shit I watched. Like I was angry watching the other movie, bro, and
Okay,
I was angry having to talk about it. Like,
so is this a hit or a miss? Because 3 was a miss.
So like I think it's a hit, but I think that it's like a you know what I'm saying, like
it's
on
shit
a
that
target.
could be
If
in
it's a
between
bullseye
hit and
target,
miss.
Roots, it's one of the outer rings. Like you barely.
So this is a backboard bounce around the rim pause.
Exactly. Like you know
you.
what I'm saying. You made it, but you don't need to be proud of this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You don't. That's not something you call Kobe for.
No, like I say, I also think that like my expectations were just so low after like watching that last movie. I was like, okay, like, you know what I'm saying, that this is gonna be garbage too. And I told you, Roots, you saw me. The first 2 minutes, I was pissed. I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna cut this whole off. Boy, they just got some goofy, like, you know, like I seen, you know, the little alien mouth at the beginning of the movie. And then I see it zoom out to like a bug or something. I'm like, so this got to be one of those things like, you know, where the lion's roaring and it's like one of those 20th Century Fox or whatever. Like, I was like, this got to be a company advertisement. I was like, there's no way they're starting this movie. And I waited a few seconds. I said, there's no way they're starting this movie like this. Then I watched the guy crush the bug with his finger and then just look at the stuff on his finger, then put it in a straw and shoot it at the window. I said, boy, this movie is fucking garbage, boy. What is this? Like, this is dog shit. Oh, I was so mad, man.
Nah,
they had the little midget guy working on a truck or whatever. He whistling the Popeye the Sailor Man theme song and shit. Like,
listen, bro, there was actually some clean shit that I forgot to mention. I think it was in the beginning of the third one where they did the little 20th Century Fox or whatever, and they're doing the music, but at the end of the song, it shifts into like one of those little creepy sounds. Like it shifts into one of the little creepy sounds, and they hold the sound or whatever, or hold the note or whatever until they start the movie. I thought that was clean as fuck. I forgot to mention that.
They did some other shit too, bro. They I don't know, pause. I don't know if it's Jaws, but it's something like that. A sound where some shit, of course, where some shit chasing you like denim. I think that is Jaws. They did that shit, bro. They did that in this movie
when they was underwater.
I think it was when it had to be when they was underwater because that would make the most sense.
Bro, that alien, like that was another thing though. Like I don't know if I think that's
also
bullshit
Michael
or not,
Phelps, bro.
I'm about to say I don't know if I think that that's like bullshit.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
That's like a new ability that they got. Like, damn, they can swim too.
They've never been in water for us.
I mean, it's got human characteristics, so it probably will be able to swim.
Nah, that shit was moving, bro. That
shit was literally just like pause. It was just wiggling like a worm through the water and shit.
He dodged a bullet in the water, my nigga.
Bro, a grenade.
Got his
damn, a
smoke,
bullet,
though.
a big fucking grenade. Like his partner got smoked by it.
Nah, and speaking of them getting their partner smoked, bro, the way they got out of the cage, I will say, was fire. But that one alien got holed by the rest of them. They was clearly going back and forth, like, all right, you're gonna get us out of here. They said, eeny, meeny, miny, you beat the shit out that nigga, had him bleeding all over the place. Jump through that bit.
And the
was
worst
hilarious.
part is,
Beat
if
the
they
shit
wanted to
out.
melt through with some acid, they ain't even have to do him like that, bro. A little bit of acid go a
From
long
a
way.
little bit from
Fact.
all of them probably could have did similar to that shit. They just beat the
Hey,
shit out of
fools,
They
one
just
what's
nigga.
that?
killed that
Which
nigga for no
Saw?
reason.
Which Saw movie was that? That was like Saw
All
5 or
five.
some shit.
That's
Yeah,
all five.
a little bit would have gone a long way, man. But they just cooked Buddy.
How y'all feel
Hey,
about the fucking another robot? Oh,
I was
okay.
literally about to ask that.
The
Like,
bitch from
I
that's the bitch from
That's Winona
Beetlejuice.
Ryder.
That's Winona
Yeah, that's
Ryder. Yeah, I
from
literally
Beetlejuice
last
and
time
shit.
Roots or Trey, one of them was like, "Who the fuck is Winona Ryder?" Like,
Yeah, I think
Oh, I just
that's
heard her.
probably
I heard Wayne say her name in a song like Ryder like Winona like a long ass time ago.
yeah. He just said that shit.
She was
Not
he
talking.
like
does. That's what Wayne does.
I can't. I don't imagine that he's seen
I just
Beetlejuice
remember it
and
was a
known.
battle rap
Oh,
bar
that's
at some
Winona
point.
Ryder.
Somebody said if you want to get a win on a rider, some shit like that.
Bro,
Ryder,
we
fools,
not
not rider.
we not 50, so these niggas probably was watching shit she was lit in back in the day. Like we don't,
You know
of course,
what?
we don't
Yeah,
know this bitch.
I'm
yeah.
gonna keep it a
He might
buck
have.
though,
Wayne might
fools.
have seen this shit and was like,
Like
"I'm gonna use that as a bar."
the reveal was like 50-50 to me. Like I think it
Gotcha.
was like,
The reveal
it
of
was
what?
like kind of, because like at the moment I was like, oh shit, they shot that bitch. Like that's crazy. I was
A
like, she an
prominent
idiot.
bitch. Yeah,
Woo wop the
yeah.
bam. And I was like, that's pretty stupid.
Mm.
But then like when she popped up, I was like, oh well, that's kind of like bullshit or whatever. But I was like, this is kind of cold though. Like as the secret like robot, I was like, cause like I thought about it like right before it happened. I was like, oh shit, what if that bitch is a robot? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like she's the weakest robot we've seen so far.
You
Bro,
got her
and then they
fucked
was
up.
just like they was doing gross stuff too. Like she had a mole or whatever. They had her pull a mole out her arm to stick that thing in her arm and shit.
Yeah, it was
Like
weird. Like,
that was
why is that your?
gross.
Why
I
is that
think
your
the
fucking?
absolute opposite. She probably got the most active out of every robot so far.
She didn't do shit to nobody, did she?
She smoked the
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah, she did.
Did she smoke a nigga or an alien?
Something. I remember her. Like I remember they was had that fight scene in the hallway too.
But either like they did a good job with it as far as like, cause I'm like this bitch is a prominent character. I don't. Why would they kill her right there?
Mm.
Like, and it was like kind of like as not as it's like the death
Just
wasn't
to have her get popped and then
yeah
fall.
out of nowhere like that. I was
Hey,
like, nah, that don't make sense. Then she popped back up and said, okay, I see what y'all bitch ass is doing.
did y'all peep who that Mexican dude was?
I didn't notice a
Bro, that
Mexican.
nigga wasn't. I felt like that nigga wasn't even there till like 30 minutes left. Like, where the
I
fuck he come
definitely
from?
didn't
Oh
notice
yeah,
him
yeah,
that
yeah.
much until the end
What
of
are
the
you talking
movie.
about?
I
Bro,
was
where the
like, what the
fuck he
fuck?
come from, bro?
That
That nigga
was
might have just
who
not
else? That
had
was
lines, bro.
that's Tuco Salamanca, bro, from
From
Breaking
Breaking
Bad and
Bad.
shit.
Nigga got
Hell
lower
yeah,
than a bitch.
the motherfucker where he
Wait a
threw,
minute.
walked through that glass and like blew the room up on him and shit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, bro. This shit finna be full circle. I think that's the nigga from Training Day too. That said
That's
that
crazy.
pushback shit.
That's crazy.
Hold on.
Pushback.
I gotta find out, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I noticed. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, this shit got like a lot of people I know. Ron Perlman, he been in a bunch of shit. Sons of
That's the
Anarchy, Hellboy.
nigga, Blade
Hey,
You know
3
what
and
I'm
all
saying?
that.
bro, I
Yeah.
swear to God, I think that's this nigga, bro. What's his
But
name?
I don't know his name.
You said his name.
No, I know. I
That's
know
his
his
Breaking
character's
Bad
name.
name.
No.
Yeah,
What's this nigga name?
I know they gave him like a Italian name in this motherfucker. It was like DeSantio or something.
That's not a Italian name.
That don't sound Italian.
No.
Like D I capital S DeSantio. Like it's like Denozo.
I mean, unless it's DeSantio.
Well, that's yes.
I mean,
I thought
I
that
feel like
was
that sounds more Mexican or Hispanic. But
huh?
whatever. Yeah,
Who
this
else is trying
shit
to
is
find the
trash,
pushback
bro.
quote?
Bro, that's
This
him.
shit is really.
On
That's
my
him.
mama,
That's
it's
him.
him.
That's crazy. That might have been what like.
That's crazy.
That
That
might. That
triggered
shit might
that
have been
shit to
like.
make me
Yeah,
think
Yeah, I'm about
hard,
to
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
say
yeah.
that's subconscious and shit.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
But nah,
That
I
is
don't
this
know, man.
movie is pretty trash.
Hey
I
Roots,
don't think
hey, how
anybody in
did
this whole
you?
fire
Hey
except
Roots,
Blade
so you was
Trinity.
upset about like the portrayal of the Queen Alien here, like how she ain't drop her pussy off and go catch a fade or nothing.
Well, I mean, she had a womb, so you can't drop off a womb.
probably can.
To say Just pull the uterus out, set it on the floor, come back
I was
for it.
mad they had her like laid up like an actual pregnant bitch. Like that shit
That
was
bitch,
stupid.
That
the
bitch stay
big
laid up
long
though.
ass fucking head just swollen belly on an alien
That
boy.
bitch
Fool.
always laid up though. That shit ain't nothing new.
Nah,
I
in the
want
second one, that bitch
answers.
was
I've
like
had enough of
standing
this.
or something, or like on, like hanging up on a
Who
like from the
came in the
ceiling.
alien? I want answers.
I know what came out of the alien. I don't know who the fuck bust that bitch
Nah,
open.
she
I don't know.
probably nobody probably fucked it because nobody like when she have the eggs, who do that? It's her, right? Nobody
No, but
fucking
like
it.
that's a different like
Well, yeah,
eggs
that's
is like just eggs. That's how chickens work, bro. Chickens don't have to fuck other
Yeah, they
chickens. Like
do.
they
Nigga,
fertilize
they
the
get
egg
fucked
after it
by
come out.
roosters. What you
Yeah,
talking
but you
about?
know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like,
No, I don't.
bro. So, oh my God, you're just being obstinate.
Oh,
My
you
point
saying
is that
like when they
the
after they
egg
have
come
the
out and
egg.
then they fertilize the egg after it come out. Like
Is that true?
they don't. Yes,
But
like
they don't
they
do it
don't
by
have to
themselves
like.
though. They get fucked to they don't just
Hell
have no
no, they
egg,
just
right?
lay eggs, bro. Chickens just lay
Ah, you
eggs,
made
and you
that
can like
shit
go
up,
get
bro.
them. Bro, they literally have like chicken, houses or whatever, like
hen
roost.
houses,
I don't know, but they
hen
keep the
houses.
roosters away from them motherfuckers, like
But
for
they
that
don't fuck with them.
purpose. Yeah, because they want to like farmers want to like get the eggs and
Hold
use
on,
them
I
for
gotta look
food
this
and
shit
not
up.
like new chickens.
So them hoes fertilize the egg. But what the fuck is a rooster used for then?
They fertilize the egg
Yeah,
afterward, like if they decide that like you know what I'm saying they
This don't
want
yeah.
like a chicken, a baby
Chickens
chicken.
can reproduce asexually.
That's
That's what it is.
insane.
So the last alien that we seen before this reproduced asexually. This clearly got fucked because it has a womb for it to be fucked
Bro,
and,
bro,
and
you
all
who? Hold on, I'm finna find out who made this movie. You a freak, boy. Hold on,
that.
who the fuck made this movie?
Might not want to look up that nigga catalog.
Hold
Might be
on, bro,
the
cause
same
I'm
nigga
finna.
that.
Oh, it's a French guy. I know he's a
Oh
pervert.
yeah, he a
Like
freaky freak.
that boy name is Jean Pierre Jeunet.
Did you read that for real?
Yeah,
Ain't no way he has the most French name ever.
that motherfucker.
That nigga
What
got
is
a
it?
generic great value French name.
Come on, bro. That motherfucker is like he made the city of lost children, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, he about reproduction. Yeah,
It is disgusting,
Nah,
man.
those eggs that they
And
lay don't be
this the only,
fertilized, bro.
bro. This the only lit shit he did. He did another movie in 2013 that I seen about because of a Facebook reel one time, but that wasn't a fire movie. Like this is the only shit that he did that was ever, you know what I'm saying, like that.
I mean
I use like
on a
that,
scale.
loosely. Pause if
Yeah,
necessary.
Nigga, I just
But
read that shit, nigga. You right about them like making their own eggs and shit, but them hoes is you can't fertilize them after they laid. Like them shits is just will never hatch no matter what. A rooster gotta fuck it for it to have a fertilized egg.
that's crazy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Pause if necessary. Like I figure like the hens lay the eggs and shit, and motherfuckers like pick the eggs up. They want to eat them or whatever. But if they like want it to be a chicken, I really thought that like a rooster had to like come on the egg and it had to be
yo,
filled with
son.
eggshell and
Yeah.
shit. Like
But look, when you said that, when you
you
was
know
like
what
it
I'm saying?
fertilized it, I was like, do you mean the rooster just bust on that hoe? Like no way.
That's
Yo,
definitely
what
what
is
I thought,
happening?
bro. Like
What is
And I'm
happening?
like, no way, bro. I had to look that shit up because ain't no way roosters just can jack off
nut
no
on the
egg.
egg.
Bro,
Like
What you mean, roost? Because how else
are
would it
y'all
get it?
good?
You mean you think the rooster gonna fuck a chicken and pull out and then just drop it on the egg? Like,
no,
nah,
I think that they have like auto like they have masturbatory capabilities, Puos. Like
just walk up and do that shit.
yeah, I'm about to say just walk it like hey Puos, that's the life of a rooster, bro. You wake
That's
Oh
up at
my
ass.
like 4 in the morning, crow wake everybody up, walk up, jack
god.
off on a few eggs, and then go to
Go
sleep and
back to
like
sleep.
do it all over again the
Yo,
next day.
son.
I
What
think
the fuck? Roosters are ass. If they did that, them hoes is shit.
hey
That's a
Puos,
shit animal.
Foghorn Leghorn was a rooster and he got active, so I
And he
don't
was
know,
fucking
man.
hoes though. He
You see
wasn't
why he was
jacking off.
always trying to go in that hen house.
Man, that boy was beating the shit out like Sylvester, whichever one of them folks it was. Like he was out there talking about, that boy is 3 cards short of a full deck. I say, son. Like
That nigga thought roosters was whacking off on eggs.
I swear to God, boy, I thought that they was just like They was like, hey, hey, pools. They looking around to make sure nobody watching. Oh, it's an egg left out and
Go
open.
do that.
Start rubbing they palms. They start rubbing their palms together. Oh, I got one for this. Like,
Yeah.
That's why I had to
That's
look
some of
that
the
shit
most
up. That
predatory
shit
shit
don't
I've
make
ever
sense, bro.
heard.
Like it
I
don't
swear to
make
God,
sense, bro.
hey, Roots,
Yo,
them roosters, like they rapers, bro. Like you got to watch them folks, man.
they in the class with the Dolphins.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, like
What's the
you
names
got to
like that too? Otters and shit. Them hoes gonna
that
rape
that.
something
I
too.
think that was
Otters
what
are
I was talking
extremely
about, bro.
vicious all the way around. Like
Well, I
they're not.
talked about that shit. I want to say it was like an otter or a seal or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But they had like the oldest, like one of them bitches, whichever, like wherever captivity it was,
Mm.
died because like his brother did that to him and shit, and he like
Wait
had a
a
perforated
minute, he
vital
fucked him to
organ.
death.
Yeah, yeah.
Roots that like
Shout out South
his
Park.
brother
Yep.
pulled up, did that to him, and he punctured something in there, so that motherfucker just died of like internal bleeding. Like,
Nah,
Yeah, yeah. Them hoes
that's
gonna
how niggas die in jail. Like,
oh man, I
that's
ain't been to
crazy.
jail. I don't want to
I
go.
ain't
Like,
trying to go to that hoe either.
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna
All you
keep it a
niggas
buck.
glorifying that shit, I know what's going on, nigga. You ain't fooling me.
That shit is
Niggas committing
gross.
crime to go get some man butt. That's insane.
That shit, and then come back out and still like act like they straight with their wife and shit. Like,
I held it down 10 toes in there, man. I
You held it
bet you
down, all
did,
right.
nigga.
you held a pocket. That's what you held. Like,
You held a man down, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
ah man, or got held down by a
Right,
man.
man. Yep.
That's a
Wow.
double too. But
Hey,
all right. Anything else, man? You know, we off track. Like this movie.
hold on. Is it anything else? Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about the end of the movie? Like, did y'all fuck with that? Where like
What
they
happened?
crashed on Earth and shit, and like Winona Ryder's out there asking Ripley like, hey, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do now? She say, I don't know. Like I'm a stranger here too, or some shit like that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
they're
Damn.
trying to leave it open ended as if they were gonna revisit this shit at some point.
Yeah, because they pitched
And
Alien 5. Like,
They
yeah,
fuck around have Ripley in this next one, bro.
oh man, I hope so.
But
did
I
anybody
got
catch how so before the fucking AI system that always answered to them was called mother, but in
his
this one he was
father
called
now.
father?
Yeah.
I didn't ever hear like no father through this whole movie.
Yeah, right after the android got shot in her shit.
Didn't
Nigga
the
said
android
father.
snap on that? Didn't the AI shit snap on that nigga like ain't no more father, bitch, or some shit like
Nah,
that?
that was
That was Winona
that was
Ryder.
the android. Yeah, that
Oh,
was
okay.
her. Why the
That's,
fuck did they have the motherboard like central
you
piece
mean the
of the
father
Holy
board?
Bible?
Uh-huh.
Whatever. It was a fucking Holy Bible that was plugged up into some shit, like
Yep.
into the ship, and then they unplugged the Bible to plug that bitch in. I
Yep.
just feel like that was just so random. I don't
Hey,
understand why the
Well,
fuck.
because you can't do nothing without God in your life, man. Y'all find him if you ain't found him already.
they could see into the future, Roots, and they was trying to beat a nigga ass and hide the Bible if God watching. So that they
Fire.
could see in the future, Roots.
So they hid the Bible so they could whoop dude ass.
And God wasn't watching no more.
Yeah, God didn't give a fuck about them because it's a big ass alien
I was
chasing
about to
them
say,
down.
you see that thing, bro? Pause. You see this creature?
They was playing God, making these aliens and shit. So God gave the fuck up on their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, this is the fourth movie I done seen in a row where like folks are like, "Hey, man, if we could just get our hands on some of these aliens, we'll be lit."
Yeah, I'm
Like,
tired of this shit, bro. Like, why
bro,
do they keep?
you like
They
y'all
just
keep
keep going to
fucking
look.
But
around,
I
bro.
They
did
Like,
hear, I
don't
did
go and
hear.
look for these shits any
They
different
explained it though
way.
this time, bro. Instead of being like, "Oh man, there's so much science," they was like, "We probably, even though it might not be true, but they was like, bro, we could fuck around and cure every disease with these. I don't know how, but
Bro,
they just
they
kept
not
talking about that
trying
shit.
to cure diseases.
Puos,
They're
I
trying to
want to
make super
explain something
soldiers,
to you,
bro.
bro. This movie takes place 200 years after the events of Alien 3. These motherfuckers, that is 2 to 3 generations of people. And they've maintained this obsession for that long afterwards with these fucking aliens, bro. And with Ripley and this and that, bro. For 2 centuries, folks was sitting there like, damn, that bitch really threw herself in this vat of hot shit. I wish she wouldn't have did that. How can we fix that? And they just kept trying to like, bro,
You
that
got to
is
think about this though, like. You got to keep trying because you heard the myths and the legends. Just like what if this nigga Vegeta never was like, "Hey Goku, bro, it's some shit called a legendary Super Saiyan. Like we ain't seen this shit in 1,000 years, but I mean, they say it's real. Like,
But
he never. It
that's not
happened.
even how it happened, bro. Like,
It ain't, but he still knew about it, and that nigga turned into that shit. Like one day, one of these niggas gonna like, what's that shit called? Domesticate a fucking alien and make it do all
they
kinds
gonna
of shit
fuck
like a
it, bro.
dog.
They gonna fuck that motherfucker,
Yeah,
boy.
that sounds
Do
like
it. I don't even know if it got like nowhere to fuck at. Like,
I mean, bro, one of them had a uterus.
it's
I know
only
they gonna
one. Like,
engineer
how
it.
you know you can't domesticate that big ass alien in your house? It got to be a little one.
They gonna engineer it, bro.
Or you gotta like make the face hugger hug like a cat or something.
Oh my god, I didn't know where that was going, boy.
Oh, you meant like to fuck a face hugger? You
No,
was saying,
you said I want you gotta have a face hugger to like get on a little. I'm like, hey man, I was like, I thought you was gonna say a kid or some shit. I'm like, man, what? Like,
what the fuck,
what
bro?
the fuck are you talking about? Like,
I was gonna say like a little animal, like
yeah, that's why I was like, man, what the fuck?
You could have just named a little animal instead of saying little.
Like I said,
Yeah, you could have said a squirrel or something. Like,
but them hoes too big for a squirrel. I would have said
probably
like an ant, but like how the fuck that's gonna work? That shit can't work.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. An ant and xenomorph might be disgusting looking. Like
that all might be too OP.
That shit is gonna have it's got the two little mouths and shit, but it's gonna have like the side mandible pincers that ants have and shit, and like a few more legs. Like
that shit too OP, bro. They need to make that the next Alien movie after this.
Hey, hire us, man. I know y'all are listening. Y'all be out here vein searching, and VAIN, not VEIN. Fags.
Bro, you know what I need to do? you know what I need to do? Like, I wish we had time. That shit funny. But we need to low key go watch Alien vs Predator because I don't even know how this shit close. Predator should just body these niggas.
No, bro, they got acid blood.
Bro,
I've seen predators shoot shit from out of trees and shit from the ground.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I don't know, like,
with a cannon on his shoulder, like,
bro. A slight spoiler and shit. If you remember how that movie went,
they was getting smoked.
Well, no, Puos. What I'm saying is, it was one predator against a gang of aliens, boy.
I thought it was a few predators at first.
Hell no! Like at the end of the movie, like the motherfuckers showed up, but it was literally one predator pulled up and was fighting people and aliens.
Yeah, okay. And then he got cool with the bitch.
It's like Puos. It's the same way Freddy Krueger lost all them kids and Jason and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. Like Buddy was out there fighting a gang of folks.
It was like 10 of them niggas. Because I'm
hell
saying,
no.
like,
that I never. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I never got to watch Alien vs Predator Requiem, but I think it's a bunch of them in that hole.
I think I think one of them got a hold to an alien. I mean, to a predator.
Yeah.
Then he turned.
And they made one.
Shit. Yeah,
that shit is gross.
I gotta watch it.
It's all right. We're gonna get to it. But so next up,
we only got 2 movies left. We good.
Yeah, but like we gonna watch them whole, like we gonna watch the AVP shit as like a bonus episodes and shit.
Okay.
We talked about it.
Okay.
But all right. So final thoughts and ratings, man, on Alien Resurrection, and take this title off the screen, Roots. You're leading the witnesses.
That nigga here.
He going say like I had to run away. I had to go do some shit, bro. I'm back.
His going to do some shit is like an hour though.
I was about to say that motherfucker said that like I was ranting and he left in the middle of the rant during the last episode, and he said he came back and I was still smoking the movie. I
just realized I was muted. What happened?
You've been gone for like 2 hours.
Hell yeah. You heard about that ant shit and like you got scared.
Got up out of there. I think I heard about that shit and got shook.
Hell yeah. Hey, Puos.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it.
You think Buddy could have put a xenomorph
that nigga can't hear
trap?
I guess
hold on. Stupid ass. Hey, dummy.
I'm give my rating, I guess.
Hey, idiot.
Stupid.
Type
in the comments.
Y'all about to say call him F word, Puos.
Absolutely terrible. I don't know, man. Like this.
Can he not see us?
God.
No.
The Quips was ass. Ripley was ass.
My S be typing double. You see that shit?
I don't have anything good about this. It was like a couple of fire.
Somebody got. I'm gonna call it on Discord.
Or
he do some stupid shit.
He definitely gonna do some dumbass shit.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, I hear it right now.
This movie, I will give a 4.
He contemplating.
Yeah, a 4.
Hurry,
Oh, this
pull up.
nigga hear this shit.
I can
bro.
hear it in the background.
It's me.
I
That's
know
me.
I can hear it.
Yeah. And surprisingly, Fireworks gave it a 4 as well.
He looking at his phone and he not.
Bro, what is wrong with this nigga?
Fuck niggas mean what I'm on.
He said the fuck niggas mean what I'm on.
What you like, bro?
Bro, don't cut the stream.
Tell him we can.
What the fuck is happening? Hold on.
Damn, it auto-corrected here to beat.
Hey, yo.
I know. It was gonna say you can't beat us. Like, all right, hurry, Pools, get your rate while he's going. Hurry.
All right, ass fucking movie. This shit the worst one.
Hey, what the fuck is you on?
Hey,
What
that shit might have happened in
man.
there. I don't know.
Hey, what the fuck?
That shit might have happened in there.
Oh my god!
Nah, I definitely could not hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, you can hear us now?
I told Pools, I said, hey, get your rating, Roots. Pools said, all right, man, ass fucking movie. I said, man, what? Like, the fuck?
Yo.
No Diddy, man. Yeah, man. Movie was
That
ass.
sodomy.
Fire. Pause though. Movie was ass. Worst movie I seen all year, and I seen some ass shit. Suicide Squad would be next.
Like right after this, as far as terrible
that
movies?
shit was terrible. That's
brother.
the second worst shit I've seen all year.
Who else? Well, no, you didn't watch The Room. You watched Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
Hey, I was better than this shit.
Oh
That
my
ain't
god!
no damn way.
That was better than this shit, man.
He say a buddy doing that to his pops is better than this shit, man.
I'll watch this nigga rape his dad again before I watch this shit.
Oh
Hell
my
no.
god! All right, bro. Yeah,
If you put like a choice of a nigga raping his pops and
all right, bro.
a clone alien bitch, I'm watching the nigga do that to his dad.
You got it, bro.
Just think about it. Would you rather watch like a clone bitch do some clone shit with some aliens, or the dynamics of a nigga and his dad after he rape him? Which one?
Yeah, the first one. Any time at any point.
I'll watch a worse version of this movie before I watch that other shit. Like again.
So you did enjoy the movie when you saw it, though, right?
Enjoy what movie?
Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
No. What are you talking about?
Did you enjoy the episode we did?
Yes.
Without that movie, we don't get that episode. So
that doesn't mean anything.
I'm watching Strange
This
Things.
episode been good because of the movie.
Not as good as that one, right?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Either way, man. I'm gonna go 2. You get a 2, man.
God damn.
Movie was shit. I would watch it again though.
All right, man. Would you watch it with a bitch?
It's not none of my current bitches, and fuck them, because you heard that little pause. Cause I was gonna say, what am I doing? Why am I telling on myself? But I don't got no bitch. That's my bitch right now. So fuck all.
Oh, we an hour and 3 minutes in.
It's so hilarious how, bro. You know what's insane? I feel like we've seen you go through.
Yes, you have.
The 7 stages of grief, bro. Like
not even that. It's just like phases of which Pujols operate when it comes to bitches. Like he'll have some bitches, right? Then he'll have like a main bitch, and then the rest of them, and then he slowly stopped talking to the rest of them, and then the main shit don't work out, and then he has no hoes, and then he re-up and start over.
Well, those hoes are always there. It's just not nobody who will be like, oh nigga, you said this or that. Like, so
hey, Pujols, bro, focus on yourself, bro.
I always focus on myself.
You ain't even got to do it, bro. Just go find you an egg to fertilize, bro.
Hey, yo.
I do that all the time, brother.
You a sick bitch, boy. You was a sick motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't mean a chicken egg. I mean busting.
I'm not
on the regular,
saying that,
nigga.
boy. God damn, shit.
What you want me to say? Yeah, I fuck hoes raw and nut on them a lot.
That's my point. Well, no, I'm not. I don't. Okay,
or would you want me to say I'm not opening up boxes of eggs and?
Well, you're misunderstanding me. The problem isn't that I thought that you were actually talking about like having sex with an egg. I'm saying you's a sick motherfucker because goddamn you rawing all these hoes.
Bro,
Not all
this
of them.
You
nigga,
finna, hey,
Well,
they
this is
finna
what I
take your
should.
whole check, boy.
This is what I should not be
Your
putting on
whole
the
check.
internet right now. So I'm just gonna let y'all do y'all thing.
Your whole check is going to the government, my boy.
Hey, cut this
But
part out.
yeah,
yeah, we
nah,
will.
hell
We
nah,
will.
this shit live, cousin.
But this movie,
Fuck.
what the fuck you keep doing this shit? Like,
Damn, bro. I'm talking like we just in Discord. Why the fuck I just tell people that shit? What the fuck?
it's
Nobody
all right,
watching
bro.
this
I
shit.
do
how
that
many
shit
how
too,
many of
bro.
your hoes you think have ever like gone back and watched our shit?
I was about to say, bro, we an hour and 5 minutes
Probably only
in, bro.
one.
They not listening to this shit, but
Yeah,
it's
it
all
don't
right.
matter. Fuck them. It
Don't
don't
worry,
matter.
Puos. I'll be doing the same shit with hoes, but like they not finna get my check. But
You know what's gonna be funny as hell is if all of them send him this little
oh
clip
man, that's crazy.
to his phone.
He gon' hey, he gonna blame me if it happened. He gonna be see the bitch ass shit KTL did.
It's like,
But
fuck you doing watching my hobbies for, bitch? Why you worried about me?
what your hobbies is, bitch?
Hey, yo, you got time to
Uh,
watch the shit I'm doing? Fuck out of here.
all
Spin
right,
master.
so like I say, bro, this movie is, in my opinion, way fucking better than Alien 3. Like Alien 3 is a low point I don't know if I'll ever see again. I think they returned Ripley, to her former glory to some extent. Like she was once again a badass trying to, kill aliens and taking charge of the the fucking cast and whatnot. They gave us a supporting cast that was way better than just five bald Nazis with no character traits except for raping. This was like these were like the bootleg version of the Marines from the second movie and shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they got like some cool stuff that they did. They really like they might have been ass in a couple of scenes where they like couldn't hit nothing, but like they was on action the entire time. Even a little fucked up like midget guy,
Oh,
you
he was
know,
snapping.
like all of them, like were on go the entire time. I think that it like they successfully did some like gross shit that actually was gross and it didn't just feel like, try hard stuff. Like they innovated with some new stuff. Like there's a human alien and shit. I don't know if it's good, but it's, it's something new and like, I guess, interesting at least, even if it is ass. Um, I don't know, man. They returned the aliens to their former glory. They gave them their acid blood back, and they showed that they could swim. And like I done seen a alien pop out a motherfucking chest. Which, by the way, did they ever kill the alien that popped out that dude's chest? I don't know.
They shot up
Oh,
dude
girl
in the
shot that
alien.
award.
Oh, okay. But yeah. So like they, I don't know, man. I like the principle that Ripley is back after all this shit as a clone and this and that. It's so fucking stupid, bro. Like it's really dumb. Like I can accept like that what she does in the movie, but that inherently is stupid. There's other stupid things about it. I so I can't give this whole like a super high score, but I'd still I'd still probably get his whole uh like a 7.5. Like I think I would watch this
That's
whole again,
high.
bro. Yeah,
That's
I
high
was
as
I was
shit.
debating between. It's not as good as Alien 1, of course. It's definitely not as good as Alien 2, but it is at least 5 points better than Alien 3. Like it's not even close, bro.
I actually think the opposite.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it sounds like everybody thinks this movie is dog shit, and like that's fine. But like, if I ever rewatch this series and shit, like I'll watch this twice instead of Alien 3. And that's the other thing. It wasn't just a long fucking movie, man. It got what it needed to get done in about an hour 45,
Yep,
and
yep.
then just got the fuck on, bro. Like I was able to do other shit with my day. You know what I'm saying? Like I really appreciated that. Shout out to you, you weird French pervert. You made a better movie than the guy who made
Oh
Seven.
man, you know he was gonna try and like I watched a podcast about this episode. I mean this movie like
Oh, I'm about to say what?
3, 4 weeks ago. This French nigga was a wild nigga. Like he wanted the alien to have like both genitalias. Is it both
I'd
genitals?
like
To
to
make a
give this movie.
hermaphrodite
Yeah.
I'd
alien.
like. I'd like to give this movie a
Is
6.5
her.
because I feel like the director is no, but that's a wild motherfucker, boy. Like that's some shit.
They told
That's
that nigga, hey man, don't do that shit, man. We can't be doing no shit like that. He's like, why, man?
Somebody had to tell Cuz to chill
Yeah.
on this shit. Like that's insane.
bro. Like, hey, all right. So pause before I say this, bro.
Uh-oh.
But like this motherfucking like this is a whole different movie. If I assume it's this alien they talking about in the picture. You know what I'm saying? If this alien like walk up to Ripley with just some shit swinging, and that shit not menacing. That I guess it is, but that shit is just like terrifying. Like,
Then start tonguing the bitch
yeah, I'm
down right
about to
after
say
that.
disgusting. Like,
It's
oh
also
man,
weird because technically, like Ripley is her like what?
her mama. Well, like I
Yeah,
say, how do you like?
mama, grandmama. It's grandmother. Ripley is
Yeah,
her
but like
grandmother.
it
It's grandmother,
identifies with like that shit being its mama and shit. Like
which is even weirder.
it's like
Like,
it's like the kid getting raised by his grandma because his mama is a junkie and shit.
yeah, it's that plus sexual attraction. So that's weird.
Prometheus
Hold on, what's You said your shit was 7 point what?
5.
All right, 7.5.
What you rated? Oh, did you go yet?
No, not
Yes,
yet.
he went first.
Oh,
Well,
he did go.
Yeah, and then he left.
Boy was drunk as hell up here. Boy,
Man,
that
that
shit was
motherfucker just
insane.
wasn't listening to nothing, man.
no, I dead ass could not hear y'all. I
Boy,
kept saying
hey
like
Roots,
hello,
you got to
hello.
hear this episode, but we was talking shit like a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
nigga, I called you on Discord. You didn't see that
Yeah, and
shit?
you just was ignoring it. Like I was like, he
Nah,
wasn't
nah. You
phone
know what?
ringing.
My phone started vibrating mad like crazy or
We could
whatever.
hear it
And
ringing, Roots.
but that's
Nigga
the thing
lying.
though. Like I didn't see no like notification. Like it wouldn't like Discord don't show me nothing once. Not Discord, but like my phone don't show me shit. It's not like I like with Facebook Messenger how like the screen
Gotta get
changed and
off that
everything like
fucking
that.
Android, my
You
boy.
gotta be on Discord in order for that shit to register as a real call.
Gotta get rid of that Android, my boy.
You
I will
definitely
never. Y'all niggas get hacked every
If a
year.
nigga called me on Discord right now, my shit gonna ring like a phone call.
Yeah, nah. As you could hear, it rung, but I mean, it's not gonna. It don't
That
show
hoe
me.
would say Black Roots like you calling me with my regular number.
Do I include fireworks score?
Sure.
He
You
was here,
can. He
but
was
like
here and he
not.
watched it.
When the fuck he leave? I thought that nigga was here the whole time.
Nah, he
Well, so
left.
I literally said
He
bye
said,
fireworks when he
he
left.
said bye fireworks.
I thought you were saying that because that nigga was just not saying shit.
I'm gonna actually change mine to a 3 just because like this shit is
Yeah,
really bad, bro. This shit's really bad.
I'm
There's not
convinced.
many
I know how
redeeming
numbers work,
qualities.
so I'm gonna change mine to a 1 so we can get that same score.
Fuck.
Now I'm fucking with you.
Hey,
It's,
Puos, he dropped his score. He gave it a 4.
yeah,
Damn.
it was originally a 4. This is a 3, bro. Like I'm cool.
Hey, Puos, I gave such a high score. He felt he had to balance it out. Like
Yeah.
he trying to
Nah, it's not
bullshit.
even that, bro. Like I was thinking of it, and
I'm
I was like,
familiar with
wait,
your
what did
game,
I
Roots.
give? What did I? So I went back and I looked at like Alien 3, and I was like, okay, I gave that a 5. Is this just under that? Not even on some comparison shit, but just as I'm rating these. And this is way worse than that. Like if I have to choose one, I'm watching Alien 3 before I watch this again.
I was about to say that's kind of like how I was, like with this shit with Alien
Nah, I
1.
can't
I
do
was
that.
like, is this like, how much worse is this than Alien 1? And the
I'm,
answer is like about a point,
I'm
maybe a
gonna
point
be
and a half,
honest,
but about a
man.
point.
I'm never watching Alien 3 again, but I do think it's
Never.
better than this shit.
Uh,
I'm watching this like probably before I watch anything else, low key. It was ass. That's like it was so ass that it was like things killing level ass. That's why I gotta watch it again.
yeah, it was an ass fucking movie, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Wow. All right.
What's worse,
With
an
that being
ass fucking
said,
movie or a fucking ass movie? Which one worse?
The first one.
that's like that shit they say in barbershop is what is it? Fat ass bitch or a bitch with a fat ass.
I was about to say, like,
I think
I
it's a
didn't know
big
where
difference.
you was finna go, bro. Like,
I thought he was talking about his personal barbershop.
well, I was about to say, Puos, I was about to
No.
ask him what barbershop you go to.
Yeah, this nigga was cutting my hair talking about this shit the other day.
Well,
Yeah, y'all don't be having these conversations. No.
Hell no.
So with one more score than Alien 3, being as Alien 3 had 3 people and this one has 4, and with KTL's outrageous 7.5 score,
Thank you,
still don't
brother.
understand that shit. This actually ended up being higher than Alien 3.
As it should.
When 3 was a 3.6, this is a 4.1.
I
Yeah,
would
as
have
it
gave
should be.
Alien 3 like a 6.5 or a 7.
Yeah, I'm about to say if Pujols would have been there, if Trey would have been here, this probably would have got a worse score too.
Oh, he'd
But
have tanked
also
some
the
kind of shit.
other movie would have gone down as well. So like, yeah, it all balances out.
Yep.
Prometheus.
Oh, I got a motherfucking.
kind of ready. I'm kind of excited to see it, even though I think it's ass. But
Well, I know one thing for sure, two things for certain, bro. This is like in the same way that like motherfuckers ain't realized that Split was like a movie like with a Unbreakable or whatever that shit is. Like this is the same thing. People didn't know like until they saw it that Prometheus was a like Ridley Scott alien movie and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was from the maker of it, but like they didn't know it was part of the series and shit. But
until
the
Does
seen that
this
one
one
part.
have? Does this one have dude from like the newer, not the newer, but like whenever they tried to go back and redo X-Men, the nigga that played Magneto,
James McAvoy.
is that his
Oh,
name?
Magneto.
Nigga that
Yeah.
played Magneto.
I don't know, but I do know that like I say, this shit right here, this you know, like it ain't gonna have. I mean, it might have a cameo, but it ain't gonna have no fucking Ellen Ripley. It ain't, you know, it's not like a regular Alien movie. So like regardless
Yes.
of how we feel
Michael.
about it, it's gonna be
Ooh.
something different. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, this shit kind of got a lineup.
Yes,
Got some people
it
in it.
was a blockbuster movie.
I don't know who Nomi Repace is, but Michael Fassbender. Pause.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
Pause.
come
That's
on,
his name.
Paul.
That's his name.
Yeah, Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender.
Yes.
oh fast.
Yeah.
Come
So
on.
Not fast.
Fastbender, not
Come on,
pause though.
Pujols. See how
KTL.
you gonna go with this Pujols shit, bro? Go ahead, man.
What? Hold on, bro.
This
So
guy.
we not
And
Fastbender
not
is not
Pujols.
pause though.
What I was saying was it wasn't even a pause if he said Fassbender. Like
Yes, it is.
how? Because maybe he been some hoes.
Nah, that mean you know what it mean, bro. Come
Oh,
on.
Wait,
come on, bro.
so is Bender from Futurama gay?
Nah, but if his name was like slow bender or fast, like any
So
type of
adding a speed is
yeah,
what's crazy.
that's pause. Like
Yo,
why you
so-
putting how the amount of time it take you to do like that's what do you mean?
I don't know, bro.
That's like soon as you walk in the room, like fast, like come, you feel me? Like that's what the nigga.
Hey, Pujols walk in a party, he see a motherfucker immediately bend. He say, "Hey, man, what the fuck going on in here?"
Because what is he doing? And why did he do that when I walked in? Like, what is he? What that nigga
Because
trying
you
to
walked
tell
in.
me? I'm nah, Big Pants is not in that building, my brother.
Big Pan.
Big
Hey,
Pan,
man.
no nigga. Put the TS
Listen,
on that
Michael
hoe.
Fassbender, Charlize Theron. That's
Charlize
Resident
Theron,
Evil. I think that's not Resident Evil. Underworld.
Yep.
Idris Elba, Guy Pearce. I
Damn.
don't know who that nigga is. Sean
Guy
Harris.
Pearce is from Memento and shit, I believe.
No, I was saying the nigga after
Oh.
Guy Pearce that I'm reading.
That
Uh,
never mind.
And Patrick Wilson. Those are the motherfuckers
Shout
on this
out
shit.
Patrick Williams, man, or Wilson, whatever this nigga name is.
Patrick Stewart.
But yeah, man. Next week, Prometheus. Hopefully this is better. Holy shit,
It
I
ain't
am
gonna be
tripping.
next week, Roots. It's
This
fucking
nigga. Hey, shout out I
Wednesday.
Fix Shit. Has been in the building for the last 10 minutes. Like,
Bro, I never
in the
got to
comment
none of
section.
these comments ever
I
showed
didn't
up.
either. I ain't see none.
I didn't see any of these. I think StreamYard might have been fucking up.
Yeah,
this
he
is
just
around the
cooked
time my
y'all.
shit
He said
started
from,
tweaking.
it ain't. She ain't from. I mean, Charlie.
He gave it a
Theron is-
5.1 and he said that's being generous.
Damn. Yeah, he looked like he was shitting on the movie too. So
The movie is ass.
I'll read it.
He said Charlize Theron is not from Underworld. That'd be Kate Beckinsale.
Bro, they need to put a little number when somebody come in because I don't.
Maybe
never
they
know.
did, but like it didn't show up because we was out there tagging Black Roots. And
Nah,
shit.
that shit didn't show up, bro.
I think my shit was just fucking up.
Let's see. Charlize Theron is Mad Max.
Oh, she plays
Roots.
the bad guy from, or the big bad from Fast 8, or like
Yeah,
I
but
want to say it's the
Charlize,
last 3 Fast
but
Furious movies.
yes, and Charlize Theron was also the bitch in Mad Max. She was Furiosa.
And that was the bitch from Hancock as well. Pause.
Oh, that was her, wasn't it? Hey, Hancock.
Furiosa, that's the one that just came out.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about the original one. Like she was Furiosa.
She was in Mad Max Fury Road.
Yes.
How many
I didn't
movies is
mean the
Mad
original,
Max?
but Hancock too.
I want to say I want to say it's a lot of Mad Max movies.
Why the fuck they just in the desert driving? Like that's the whole movie.
Yes, and it's
That's
fire.
Pretty much, bro. Like, hold on, let me see.
Do they run out of
Blow
gas?
your mind. The first movie she was in was Mighty Joe
Yeah,
Young, and
yeah.
she was stupid hot. That's that movie about that gorilla. Pool.
Oh, shout out Mighty Joe Young. I used to watch that shit like a motherfucker.
I bet you did. See what I'm saying? Like
I used to love that bitch.
I'm seeing 5 Mad Max movies.
yeah,
whole
like
VHS.
Mad Max had like original like trilogy or whatever way back when. It was Mel Gibson was Mad Max, I believe.
Man. Shout out I Fix Shit. I don't know what happened, bro. I think this shit was fucking up. That's why I had to back out. Pause. That's why I had to leave and come back.
Mighty Joe Young, a Disney movie?
Yes.
Oh, come on,
you
bro.
know that?
Nah.
That shit used to come
It
on.
gotta
on
be, bro.
I used to watch it on VH1. I mean VHS.
That's like, hey, bro.
I was about to say,
was
you did not watch that shit on VH1.
VHS.
Hey, bro, what was with Disney and all these like different ape movies, man? They had Dunstan checks in where they had a monkey in the hotel. Like, oh no, man.
Tarzan at Disney, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
George
Both the
of
regular
Jungle.
and the animated one.
What about George of the Jungle? That's Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Pools, I watched the movie Friday, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. And like I left while the credits was rolling. I went to make some food. I came back. It was 10 minutes in. It had started playing George of the Jungle on that hoe. I was like, get this shit off my TV, man. Bitch ass Brendan Fraser as a bootleg Tarzan, man. Get the fuck.
Nigga, trash at swinging.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. That's why I didn't say nothing. You sick son of a bitch, man. Sign us out, Pools.
Mighty Host Young?
Oh my God.
Yeah. We'll be back again with another episode.
I think Chip said at one point he gonna get on here and we gonna have a go at whatever movie we pick.
Let's do it. Pause.
Hey, we always welcome people to pull up, bro.
Mighty Host Young, not fire?
Stop it! I'm finna get mad.
Crash Course, Aliens. This one was terrible. Hopefully 5 is better.
Got a better score than.
We'll see y'all next time.
I bet there's probably music playing for Roots now too, and that ain't no music.
Yep.